Robert De Niro might have a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the actor Robert De Niro having a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome, in my humble opinion. Now, this has been going on for quite a while, and it's not just Robert De Niro. It is all of the mainstream media. Go to MSNBC, ABC, CNN, CBS, etc. They all have the same kind of thing going on. And I think at a certain point, it was driving up ratings and views. People were hate watching whatever Trump did. And that's still kind of going on. I was on one of these networks channels the other day trying to find some clips for the live show. And every other thumbnail was Donald Trump in it. Trump goes to court. Trump goes to church. Trump goes to the graduation. Trump. On a channel that does nothing but hate Trump. I think Robert De Niro is in that same mind frame. Maybe he's sitting in his house all day with his newborn baby, watching all this stuff and getting more and more angry and not getting any rest because he just had a baby. Oh yeah, Robert De Niro, you didn't know? Listen, before we get to the View clip, Robert De Niro and a woman, I'm not sure if he even married, had a baby last year. And he is 80 years old. She is 45 or 46. All right. So they just had a baby. Like, maybe that's why you were upset. You're not getting no rest because you just had a newborn at 80 years old when you should be a pawpaw. Listen, he is my grandmother's age. All right. He's actually older than my grandmother. And I got the gray beard. So it tells you how old he is. Right. So that might be why he's upset. Now, before I go any further, let's go ahead and get into the actual news clip. Well, not news. The View is not news. Let's get into the actual clip from The View. And of course, I will link to everything in the box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Understand why people are not taking him seriously because you read about it historically in other countries that they didn't take the people seriously. I think Hitler, Mussolini, they're fools and clowns.
You know, they love comparing Trump to Hitler, Mussolini, all these people. But then once you go on college campuses, I wonder what's happening there with the Jews and everybody else. Like, what's really happening? Who's doing what to who? Really, it's a lot of projection going on. And I do have to pause it at certain points because it is The View, and they do love issuing copyright claims, especially when there's a critical nature of the commentary.
Well, there will be, and I hear it. There's some people. I mean, who does not think that this guy is going to do exactly what he says he's going to do?
Right.
He's done it already.
Right.
And then what? We're going to sit around and say, what? We told you so? Or whoever, I told you so? It's going to happen.
What's going to happen, though? That's what I want to know. I mean, I don't understand. He was in office for 4 years, and all that happened was we just made America great again. And then we had C-19 hit the entire world, which put kind of some cold water on that. But aside from that, he had a stellar presidency. So I'm wondering what's going to happen. What is he going to do? I mean, you're being very vague, sir.
If he gets elected, it's going to change this country for everybody. And they might think that it's going to make their life better. Or they just want to, excuse my French.
Wow.
Literally.
Now, they did this quite a bit during the actual rant here because he's just cussing. I guess that's how you get your point across nowadays. Use foul language that nobody can hear because they're going to censor you. This is a daytime talk show, sir. But of course, the audience loves it because they love the negativity and the vitriol toward Donald Trump for some reason. Okay, I guess maybe they think that things are better under Joe Biden. I can't call it.
Those people who support him with anger and hate, because that's what he's about.
Anger and hate. They're going more projection. All I'm getting from you right now, sir, is anger and hate. That's what I'm getting right now.
They're going to see. I mean, I used to see these things. I didn't understand how he and Rosie O'Donnell used to get it. Didn't really care. Yeah. I see what a hateful, mean-spirited, awful thing he is.
He was vicious to her.
He's vicious.
Now, where is Rosie O'Donnell? Was she on The View at one point? I don't even remember. I've not seen her on television at all. So is Trump the reason why she's not on television? Is Trump the reason why she has slid into obscurity? I mean, who's being mean to who? Again, more of that projection.
And why Why will he not do that in this country? He's already done it. Yep. Why would he not do? When I say I want to punch him in the face, it's because what he said to a person, a bystander or somebody in one of his rallies, he wants to punch him in the face. You don't talk that way to people.
Now, I think that person, the whole punch in the face thing with somebody in the rally was a disruptor or a protester. I think that's what was going on. And maybe we might need some of that energy right now with all these college campus riots, demonstrations, takeovers, organized protests, whatever you want to call them. We might need some of that energy to get these miscreants and ne'er-do-wells out of the way of the regular normies who want to go to school and get an education.
People, what kind of person does that?
Makes fun of the physically challenged. He makes fun of people who have physical challenges.
Hey, that was funny. You know, did you catch that? Because there was this whole thing that Trump did like this and was talking about somebody that had an disability. She did the exact same thing. So it's okay when you do it, but it's a problem when you think that I do it.
He's done that too. He's done everything.
The military. He says that people who go to war are losers. Wake up.
He's done everything.
Well, I'm not going to say that veterans are losers. People that have gone to war are losers. I'm going to say they are our heroes for our nation. But what I am going to say is that war sucks. Nobody likes war. So maybe you guys enjoy war. I don't really know.
What more do you need? It's almost like he wants to do the worst that he could possibly do to show this country.
There goes some more of that cussing. Sir, like that's not me editing. I'm not doing anything here. That's them on The View cutting his mic because he keeps cussing all the time. This is literally old man shakes fist at cloud. And it's so sad because I really enjoy his movies. Man, Casino, one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. Anytime it comes on, I still watch it. Even though Robert De Niro is the way he is in real life, that's really irrelevant. Sam Rothstein, that character, loved that character. Loved it. Love Joe Pesci's character. Love the whole situation.
And the other thing is, if he becomes president again, he's never listen. He's not going to not stop being president. You understand this? Yeah. His idea is to stay in until he drops dead.
Now, how is he going to do that? Because listen, okay, that makes no sense. And I hear this quite a bit from the left. They say if he becomes president again, he's not going to stop being president. He's going to stay in there forever. Well, is he in there right now? Is he in there right now? If he wanted to stay forever and he didn't want to get out, then why is he not in office right now? People they just say anything, and really what it does, it just kind of riles up their base. They say anything.
That's it. He's not even conceding it now. So imagine if he actually did win the election. Yeah. It's over. Yeah. We're going to have such civil strife. We're going to have all the things he says because everybody's now on to him where he projects what he's saying. Yeah. It's what he wants, what he envisions the world.
The projection is crazy. I mean, even using the word projection while you're projecting is nuts.
To be, which is chaos and craziness, total craziness.
But what isn't crazy is the fact that we love when you come here.
Yeah.
All right, so there we go. That is Robert De Niro on The View having another Trump meltdown. I mean, that's pretty much all they do. That's probably going to be the most viewed shows. I mean, because who's watching The View beyond that? Why would you watch The View? What's the reason? Like, who are they going to have on there that's going to be an interesting guest? All you're going to do is bring on the people that have Trump derangement syndrome, like Keith Olbermann, Robert De Niro, Michael Cohen. You'll bring them on. The guy from J6, the officer, Michael Fano, I think that's his name. The guy who was talking to Jonathan Capehart, the black MSNBC reporter who started crying. Anyway, they'll have them come on, and then the audience gets riled up. It's for them, it's like going to a basketball game. It's that level of excitement for a lot of these mouth breathers. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to Robert De Niro. Hopefully you're able to be cured of your severe, terminal, late-stage Trump derangement syndrome. I hope that is the case for you, because obviously it's still going on, or maybe at this point it's just performative. I don't know why you would go in here and even talk like this. I mean, you're 1,000 years old. You're a famous actor. I'm sure you got plenty of money. You got a whole brand new baby at that age. By the time you get to be 100, Baby will still be in high school. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what Robert De Niro said here? Do you think that he is correct? If Trump was to get back in office, he'd never leave. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is what the left media has become. That's what they've become. Anything dealing with Trump is just negative, negative, negative. Cursing, foul language, whatever kind of curse word they can use on there, they're going to do it. It's ridiculous. When I'm watching the news, I don't want to see all this performative stuff. Just give me the news. And if it's a talk show in the daytime, why am I having to listen to a guy get censored for cursing? Like, what are we even doing? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.